Welcome back to another episode of Excel. I am your host, Nav. In the last tutorial, we covered EOMonth function. Although that episode is not linked to what we will be covering today, but watch it if you have missed it. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe button if you have not already. Today we are covering a simple yet strong function, the sequence function. And we have not covered concat function yet, but that's your bonus today. Believe me, after today's session, you will be using this function quite regularly, because I'm going to show you how much time can you save using these functions in a particular situation. Imagine you have hundreds of products in Excel, and you need to create a unique product ID for each one. Typing them manually would take forever. In today's session, I'll show you a smart and fast method using the sequence and concat functions together. Here's a simple example. We have a list of t-shirts with their batch codes and stock numbers. If we had just 4 items for each of these products, creating product IDs manually wouldn't be a big deal. But what if you had 200, 500, or even 1,000 items? Manually numbering each one could easily lead to mistakes and a lot of wasted time. This is where the sequence function comes to the rescue. First, let's understand the full structure of the sequence function. Here's how the sequence formula is built. Sequence, rows, columns, start, step. Let's break it down. Rows, how many rows of numbers you want. Columns, how many columns you want. This is optional. If you don't mention it, Excel assumes 1 column. Start, the number you want to start from. This is also optional. Default is 1. Step, how much you want to increase the numbers by. Again optional. Default is 1. Let's say I want a list from 1 to 4 vertically. I will type sequence 4. That's it. Excel will create 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4, one under the other. Suppose I want to start at 10 instead of 1. I'll type sequence 4, 1, 10. Now Excel will create 10, 11, 12, and 13. And if I want to jump by 5 instead of 1, I'll type sequence 4, 1, 10, 5. Now I get 10, 15, 20, and 25. So remember, with sequence you control how many numbers, where they start, and how they grow. Once you understand this, you can automate a lot of tasks. Now let's apply this to our real-world example. I have 4 t-shirt products, blue, red, white, and black, each with a batch code and number of items in stock. Instead of manually typing numbers beside them, I'll create them using sequence function. In the serial number column under each product, I will type equal sequence, open parenthesis, and select respective number of items. Next, to create a unique product ID, I'll combine the batch code and the sequence number. The formula will be equal concat, respective batch code, serial number. Column C has the batch code, and now we have the serial numbers in column B, and the dash keeps everything neat and clear. This way, blue t-shirts become BLTS1, red t-shirts become RDTS2, and so on. So the next time you need to generate hundreds of product IDs, don't waste time typing manually. Use sequence and concat to get the job done quickly, accurately, and professionally. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment if there is anything I can help you with. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe button so that you don't miss my daily updates. I will see you in the next video.